Hi everyone, my name is Yincheng, currently a postdoc in Northwestern University. Today I'm very excited here to present our recent work, The Voice in Ear, which is a spoof-resistant and pass-free-independent body sound authentication system. In this work, in general, we use the body sound that propagates through the user ear canal to verify user's identity. So we know that the earphones have come a long way, evolving from a large and heavy device 100 years ago, then to a small-sized earbuds, and now we are adding more and more sensors. In the past, the earphone only played what are manually transmitted. Today, they are able to play smart by sensing the environment and the user's activity, and they have great potential to become an indispensable assistant in our daily life. So beyond audio streaming, earphone now can do many other things like a smartphone. However, there are still much information the earphone do not know. For example, they know very little about the user's information, such as user identity. So this lack of knowledge is preventing earphones as indispensable smart assistants for our daily task. So now I list some existing approaches for mobile and wearable authentication and their limitations. Some of them are not secure enough that the template can be stolen and faked, which are suffer from spoofing attack, such as pattern and passcode, the fingerprint, and the voiceprint. Some of them have relatively low generalities, which mean that the sensor cost will limit its widely deployment to commercial devices, such as the band patterns and the Face ID. And now the earphone brings us opportunities to provide the users with user-friendly and secure solutions. So there are a lot of scenarios that earphone-based authentication can provide unique benefits, such as it can unlock a smartphone and app without requiring any active operations. It can also verify users' identities during the confidential communication, such as the band fraud call. User can also do payments without holding anything in their hands. And last but not least, it can provide users identity verifications without removing their masks and gloves, which will greatly enhance the hygiene and self-protections in today's environments. So in general, the biggest advantage of the earphone-based authentication solution is convenient and unobtrusive. Since we know that the earphone-based authentication could provide lots of benefits, the next question is, what kind of information is unique and can be used as a potential biometric? Then let me briefly introduce the body sound transmission and why it is unique. So when the user is speaking, the vocal folds will vibrate and the vibration will propagate through the bodies. Some portion of energy will reach to the ear canal through body conductions and tissue conductions. And we can model the body sound received in the ear canal by these secretions. It contains originally sounds emitted by the vocal folds and the decay parameters, which is very complicated and determined by the tissue and the bone conductions. So therefore, we assume that the uniqueness of the tissue and the bones also bring uniqueness to the sound transmission process. Based on these findings, we designed our authentication pipeline. Consists of two major parts: the feature representation part with two levels of sound transmission descriptors, and then the authentication modelings. So the level 1 body conduction descriptor is to find the unique mapping functions between the air propagated sounds and the in-ear body sounds by utilizing a cycle gain. And the second level asymmetry descriptor is to find the unique asymmetric information of body sounds between the left ear and the right ear by using transfer functions estimation. And afterwards, the features are feeding to the authentication model, including the GM and UBM based I vector that is able to handle context-free speech inputs and the ensemble decision tree. Finally, we use the soft voting to fuse the decisions from two classifiers to verify user's identity. And as experiments, we collect over 100 context-free sentences over 23 participants. The result indicates that after collecting 75 seconds of data speech content during the enrollment phase, we can achieve less than 4% equal error rates. So consider we only test 23 participants. We also want to know the generalizability of our model. So we plot the ER trends along with increasing number of participants. So after our model learned enough data from different subjects, the error rates increase gradually slow at convergent trends. Therefore, we believe that our system have a great potential to be tested on a much larger data sets. As a conclusion, we propose a earphone-based dual-level user authentication system named EarPrint, which leverages the dual microphones to capture and recognize the user's in-body sound, conduction, and the body asymmetric features. So compared with existing mobile and wearable authentications, our have relatively high accuracies and also can be deployed in the earphones. If you're interested in our work, you can check details in our papers. Also, if you have any other questions, feel free to contact us by email.